I bought this island for the tidy sum of $2,700.
Sir, you were robbed. Do you know how much I purchased this island for in 1920?
How much?
$1.
You want to be the star, Dad?
Eh?
You want to be the star of the show?
No.
To show we're older, that young fellow that was on, he would be
take a
down
load
there
and back.
by the time we got here.
I thought you meant me, Mom, but you weren't talking about me, were you?
No. We eat the younger ones just.
We missed the boat already. Pretty quick cross. I could almost swim back on that.
That's not very far.
No,
We
it's
could
not.
swim out there.
Be a lot longer on a canoe.
Yeah. You know those moments when things just feel like not real, like a green screen? So what era was this? What?
They'll say like 1700 something.
Okay.
You didn't read all the signs? Why didn't you read all the signs?
I didn't have time.
I'm sure that you're the man to be able to give it to me.
Fighting dog.
Yes, indeed. There's a reason why they called me one of the Northumberland County Smashers, sir.
I thought it was because you were smashed most of the time.
Well said, sir.
That's not entirely untrue either.
That's so untrue.
We all know how Mitchell used to get the boats around these parts.
You must
Indeed.
have been listening to his wife.
No, I assure you, Mother, that my wife, the honest, sober, bone dry Isabella Mitchell, would not countenance smashing of any kind. I am sad to say.
A little wine for the stomach's sake, son.
Yes, well, that's it. She was stomachful. Yes, indeed, she was stomachful. But no wine could tame that stomachful nature of hers, that is for certain.
What are these people doing here?
They're here for a picnic.
A picnic.
Yes,
oh,
indeed.
yes, you, the king of picnics here.
Indeed.
Well, let me tell you people something before this gets too far. First of all, I am J. Leonard O'Brien. I am the owner of this island, and I do not like trespassers. So I shall, for the moment, consider you guests on the island. I use that term loosely. And while you are guests on my island, I have certain expectations of each and every one of you, especially you. It is my hope that you will conduct yourselves in a manner befitting proper ladies and gentlemen. However, if you are unable to do so, I'm gazing directly at you, sir, then I have people in my employ, wherever the boat may be at the moment, who will remove you from this island. So I encourage you to enjoy your stay on the island, short as I hope it will be, but not too much.
I have to say, your guests do have a particular strange dress code.
That
Not
is
something I've
evident,
seen
yes.
before. Makes me feel rather uncomfortable.
Men walking around here wearing cut-off pants.
Yes,
What sort of world do we live in?
Well, you would have laid down the law on that before you had them here.
At least a good Scot, if he's going to show off his legs, will wear a proper kilt.
Indeed, yes. Watch out for the flies.
Yes, yes. Hope he's got something on under that kilt.
I'm not going that far.
You got his shoes on underneath that kilt.
That's fair.
Yes, indeed.
That's fair.
Yes, indeed. Well, for those of you who don't know me, and I know you are many, such as the burden that I have had to bear for so many years, I am Peter Mitchell. Now, the person I'm able to distinguish myself from all of these other people. I'm the only character that you're going to see today that actually was a member of your organization at one time. I'm also the only person that you'll probably forget about a half an hour after you leave here. Yes,
Carry a
indeed.
big sign with you.
I should.
Indeed. Aye.
I should. I forgot my boat Peter Mitchell button with the little bottle of rum on it. Very stylish. Yes, indeed. Well, I was the owner of this island because, of course, in 1866, Mr. John Harley ran this island right into the ground And in 1871, I had to come in and save the day. I bought this island for the tidy sum of $2,700.
Sir, you were robbed. Do you
Yes.
know how much I purchased this island for in 1920?
How much?
$1.
One.
That's right.
That's absurd, sir.
No, that's shrewd, sir.
I got it for free. Oh, these fools.
How could the island depreciate in value so much?
But you lost.
I should have never sold it to that Sinclair boy.
Yes,
I can tell you that.
Sinclair never should have sold it for that Butenshawn fellow from Norway. Running around here with his mistress over here doing heaven knows what.
Good Lord. Well, it's no wonder then you could buy it for $1 with such
Of
sordid
course, I
antics
had
going
to
on.
save it from the depravity in which it was suffering, so that the sun would shine over here again, revealing the gentle majesty of this island.
Well, about that, Mr. O'Brien, I'm sure we can agree. Because I saw the island, black with industrial soot, and I realized that it should be a place of quiet repose. A place of recreation, a place to get away from the hustle and bustle of the workday world, to get away from Nelson and Newcastle and Chatham, and spend a few blessed hours here amongst the tranquility of the pines. And so, for 22 years, I hosted many picnics over here. Now, of course, many of the groups were religious orders and church groups and societies, all brought by my wife. Again, the honest, sober, bone dry Isabella Mitchell, which was very good because most of my friends were sinful, ginful, rum-soaked individuals, not someone like myself. Now, the largest picnic ever held here on the island was held on the 31st of July, 1872. Now, I had just...
Should we get a seat?
You'll have your time, Mr. Davidson. I'm sure you won't make nearly as good a use of it, but I'm sure, you know, yes,
Please,
indeed.
Mr. Davidson, don't interrupt Mr. Mitchell, otherwise his half hour of speaking will go on for an hour.
Yes, indeed. Well, I was famous for my long-windedness and filibusters in the House of Commons. Now, of course, I stood up again against industrialism here in this area when a poor widow in Barnaby River had her cow struck by the train. I held up Parliament for hours until they paid me to stop. And used that money, of course, to pay for this poor widow's cow.
She still didn't have a vote, dear.
She didn't. But of course, most people didn't have a vote in those days. We're doing much better than Mr. Davidson's time, when almost nobody had the vote.
All this voting, where does it get you? Little changes. At least I brought great changes to this land, and I gave people jobs. All this talk of people wandering around admiring the trees, make them work, man.
Yes, indeed. I'm swell. You did. You brought in about 50-odd people. If memory serves, you're supposed to bring 500, though. Is that not the case?
There's a start.
I brought 3,000 people to this island in a day, sir, to celebrate my electoral victory in
For the
1872.
quiet peace and solitude of the island.
Indeed.
How much quiet peace and solitude would there be with 3,000
3,000 people.
rum-filled, gin-soaked people over here picnicking? No
Now,
offense.
Mr. O'Brien, and my wife
so.
insisted that this picnic be conducted under strict temperance rules. I assure you the only person drunk on that day was me.
Come and bless the food. So there's people of that religious denomination that will come here, and it's a sacred place for them because it was actually blessed by one of the apostles of the church, the early church.
Wow.
And at one time there were 7 big pine trees planted all around here, and they're starting to fall down. See if we count them. The fire in 1825 destroyed a lot of land, and it burned a lot of ships that were being built at the time, and it was a great loss. But they did come back after that. What really destroyed the shipbuilding industry on the Miramichi River was the introduction of steam engine and steel ships.
Nice spot.
Now, the last time I was out here, there were geese. Sorry.
No geese. No geese.
Down, you can see it.
Where the shelter is?
Yeah, where French Fork Cove is.
Oh, down by French Fork
Yeah,
Cove.
by the
Look out there.
stack there.
Yeah.
But that along that's Keith's Row. It was called Keith's Row Ridge, and they had cannon set up. So if a ship came up, it was too close to where the cannon were.
Yeah.
So it was Colonel Murray was the leader of the group, and they came up and burnt the church, and that's why they call it Burnt Church down there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
They
that.
burnt the old church and that, but he didn't come up, and the Acadians were here, but they had it fortified.
Yeah. Welcome to Hike MB, and welcome to Beaubears Island in Miramichi River. Let's take a hike.
Is there a lot of wildlife here?
There's probably, we saw a fox over here in the summer, in the winter time. I think it was a fox.
Must have been a building a long time.
Yeah. Just checking out 3 foundation holes. I think there's 3. Is there any more up there? A little bit up from the dock. They're pretty big holes though, so they must have been something.
There's something right here.
Yeah, there's another one. Go find somebody to figure out what these 3 troughs are.
Yeah.
Okay, walk up and down the troughs for visual effect.
For visual effects, start here.
Yeah, walk up the trough.
Wait, this one?
Yeah, walk up that one, and then go show us the other one.
And then point to that one?
Sure.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be talking?
No, you're gonna give the tour of the... Where's the other one? How many is there? 3? There's 4 of them. At least 4. Really weird, eh? That's cool how it grew up right around the cone.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
What kind of animal is that?
Squirrel? Man, you gotta really learn your animals. Yeah, I think the tickle's gonna be full of boats. If you can't already hear that. Yeah, I can get that. Good, nice nature background music. Hey, we're there. See, you can see across to Wilson's Point. I'm assuming there's a view out at the end of the road here, but an outhouse.
Oh my god!
We're having fun anyways.
What?
We're having fun.
Wait, is
Oh
it
my god, that's a full like pontoon dock.
there?
See, that's the other side. That's the Wilson's Point's just up around the corner there. Well, that's Wilson's Point, but okay, let's go. It's open sun. It's cooking me. Oh my god. That's cool, the big old dead tree, eh? It's really cool. Oh wow, look at the big burl up here. See that?
What's that from?
Did you ever see wooden bowls and stuff that they turn? They use those. Same thing, it's a kind of a growth on the tree. We have a little ways to go, just around that next turn there.
It's very separate. See in that tree?
I think so, yeah. Oh man.
How did we miss that?
Quiet, eh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow. They fly very quick.
I didn't know what that was. Like, what is that noise behind us? Good big bird.
Wow.
Going back into the pines.
What?
How it's all open in the pines here. It's cool, eh? Nothing else grows underneath. Yeah.
That's not man-made?
No, it's a...
Can I climb up this?
Shine something in there. Flashlight, is there anything?
That's
Might be a
crazy.
skunk. Oh, we can smell a skunk if it was a skunk.
You could?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
What? Is that a mushroom?
Yeah. Can I take the top off?
Sure. Holy wow, that's a big one, eh?
I know. Weird.
Big tree too. Well, that's it for Beaubears Island. We got a boat ride. We got to get your boat ride back. We saw a play, we had lunch, and then we went for a walk around the island, and it's really hot. And now we've got to figure out how to get the boat to come back and get us. So, until next time, hope to see you on the trail.
Bye.
Yeah, wave.
Wait, where are they?
They're over there on the dock.
Should I wave?
That flat bottom boat over there. Let's see, maybe they just run I don't know. Dad'll probably come get us if... Let's go down the dock more.
The very best, the very best, the very best. Eggs don't have if you're from the north, the south, the east, or west. You ask a Miramichi River how she go, and you can bet they'll tell you every time the very best.
The sun with these lasers coming
Now,
out.
Fred, to reiterate, one time I went to Europe, I stole the line from Canada.